What's up, everybody? Welcome back to X-Plate 11. My name is Micah. We're going to be flying from Denver to Salt Lake City today. Boeing 737-800 Zibo mod, the latest 3.40.2 Alpha. How is everybody doing? Mahmood, Luke, Playmantic, Raid, Jehu, Biggin Guy, Versatile, Brandon Bakes, Christian. How are you all doing? Glad you're all with us today. We're going to have some fun tonight and fly. Normal hours for you. Yeah, I did the poll and people wanted it at 5, so here we are at 5 o'clock. Brandon, thanks for being a moderator here in the chat. We're going to do this from Cold and Dark Startup. I have done this a little different today. Thanks, Versatile. I made it myself. A little different today. I got my old scratch pad out here with a handy-dandy pen. So I already pulled my performance numbers. I got craft spelled out. I got my METAR for Denver and Salt Lake City. I've got my checklist, thanks to Marvin. And I got checklist here. We're going to be doing, obviously, the on-screen checklist that we normally use. We are cold and dark today, so we'll be going all the way from the beginning to the end here.
Pull up.
Ziku Basha, thanks for the subscription, man. Appreciate it. This is a big boy flight. Yeah. Say that. I am not using Active Sky today. Active Sky has apparently been kind of jacked up, so we're not using that. Just using the default real world weather. So we'll see how that works out for us. Let's start out with quickly a little bit of a safety check here. All right. Well, first we want to start off, turn the battery on. And we're not going to worry about our dome light today. And hydraulic pumps are off. Landing gear, 3 green there and 3 green there is down. Bus transfer is guarded closed. So we'll begin our fire test here. Fault in-op test and fire alarm test. Make sure we got a warning light there. We do. Fantastic. Extinguisher test 1 and 2. How many souls say we'll be flying? 162, sir. 162 with total weight. With 27. I'm sorry, 27. That's not right. With just math again, guys. 5,400 kilograms for the cargo on board, with a total tow weight of 68,000 kilograms. So that's what we're throwing today at us. Ground power is on. Position lights will go to steady. Not going to worry about any of those. Those will stay off for now. And electronic hydraulic pumps on. Not doing exterior inspection today. Not worry about that. I don't want to spend too much on this. Small show and VATSIM as you go. Sure, it's not hard. Oh, Denver Tower's online. Yes, and ATIS. Fantastic. All right, so 1 second, guys. Let me tune the ATIS so we can get that running here.
Advise on initial contact. You have information hotel.
Hotel's active.
Denver International Airport ATIS information hotel 1953 Zulu. Wind 150 and 8 gust 17. Visibility 10. 9,000 scattered. Ceiling 2,000 broken. Temperature 13. Dew point -4. Altimeter 2987. Visual and ILS approach is in use. Area navigation Zulu approach is available on request. Landing runways 7. 34 right. 35 left. 35 right. Departing runways 34 left. 8. Read Michael hold short instructions. North is
All right.
airmen. ASTEX surveillance system simulated. Squawk normal on all ramps and taxiways. Aircraft must reach back assigned heading or first waypoint with takeoff clearance. Advise on initial contact. You have information hotel.
All right, perfect. We got that on board. All right, let's continue here with our preset. So basically what all that numbers was is just giving me some information here. So basically right now we're going to be expecting runway 34 left or runway 8 for takeoff. 34 left is what we're going to be expecting today. That's why I have programmed in. Right now we have winds 15 out of 150 at 8 knots, but it's gusting up to 17. Visibility is 10 statute miles. 9,000 feet, there's scattered clouds. 22,000 feet, there's broken clouds. Temperature is 13 degrees Celsius, which is about 56 degrees Fahrenheit. Dew point is -4. Don't really have to worry about that. And our altimeter is 29.87 in HG, inches of barometric. So that's important, and that's Information Hotel. Got to call that out when I get in contact with them. Yeah, I might have a slightly bumpy departure, but it shouldn't be too bad. So let's continue here. Let's get our block fuel. Already put it in there. 5,900 kilograms is what we're going to be flying with today. Actually on board right now is 3734, so we got to fuel up just a little bit here. So let's go ahead and call them. Call the fuel truck here. And we'll get the services on the ground started. In regards to VATSIM, guys, X-Plane, I always recommend using X-Pilot. This is the X-Pilot. And you download that, and there's plenty of tutorials out there on how...
Denver information, India, current wind 130 at 6, altimeter 2984, and we're wanting South Comma.
6.
All right.
Visibility 10. Ceiling 9,000 broken. 2,000 broken. Temperature 13. Dew point -4. Altimeter 2984. Visual and ILS approaches in use.
Changed.
Area navigation Zulu approach is available on request. Landing runway 7. 34 right. 35 left. 35 right. Denver International Airport 8 is Denver International Airport 8 is information India 2053 Zulu. Wind 130 at 6. Visibility 10. Ceiling 9,000 broken. 2,000 broken. Temperature 13. Dew point -4. Altimeter.
All right, we got India on board. So basically, it changes. The wind is now less. It's 130 at 6. Altimeter is changed to 2984 instead of 2987. Besides that, everything is the same. Well, instead of being scattered clouds at 9,000, now it's broken at 9,000. So that's the main difference there between Hotel and India. So got that on board. We happened to grab this at the perfect time to switch over. Happens. Let's get our lights on here like we want them. Arm those. We'll do a test here with the intend and ground buttons as well. Flap indicator, make sure we're 0, 0. Good on that. I'll do takeoff horn test. 1 is good. 2 is good. Fantastic. Cargo fire tested. There it is. So there's a lot of options for you to do that. If you're using real world weather, then you can actually pull the METAR, METAR. Just Google your airport. For example, Denver, Kilo Delta Echo November, KDN, METAR, and it'll be like the first website that pops up, and you can just pull the information. It's all right there for you. That's the easiest for most people. All right, we'll get that set. We do have fire extinguishers. I know those aren't broken. They never are. Let's do a flight recorder test. Mock tests 1 and 2. Stall warning test 1. Stall warning test 2. And mic selectors of flight. These are left and right to nav. And this is the heading and status. On DC. Align looks good. Perfect. All right, emergency ropes in place. PA circuits are good. Flights test. We don't have any broken bulbs, which I know we won't because Zibo doesn't model that. 1 and 2. Set. 1 and 2. Checked. Master lights back to bright. All right. Excuse me. Pilot oxygen mask test. And push and hold. There's the emergency. We're good there. And main panel lighting. It's going to go to bright. Background just into the arc there on both of those. How you doing, Aviation Geek? I am not a real pilot. I wish I was. That's what the, if you look right, sorry, I got to get this right. Right over there, I am currently saving up to go start my ground school so I can actually become a real pilot. But obviously I am not there yet. Getting there. Rain. All right, local QNH is 2984 as we got off
Denver
India.
Tower, QBM 1730 Sirius Airport out of Centennial Direct
that.
Ridge. 10,600 for 16,000.
500.
IFR to Jackson Hole. November 1730 Sierra. Denver Tower cleared into the Denver Class Bravo airspace. Squawk 0633. 063330.
500 on the MFRA. All right, oxygen test first officer and test emergency test. There we go.
30 Sierra, do you mind confirming your landing at airport? Yeah, we're going to Kilo
That's set.
Juliet.
Terrain
Alpha.
on, weather off. It's already synced over. It should be. Not.
Roger, November 30 Sierra, you're out of my airspace at the top. Feel free to just monitor Unicom and have a good one. Alright, thanks, 30 Sierra.
Jehu Lee, glad I was able to assist you, sir. Yes, you can. There was one here earlier. Don't see him now. Service on the ground, we're going to stop. We're going to close the doors here. Board service, close those. Don't worry about the aft entry. Packs have already been set. I've already got all of them on there set. And we'll go and start the flight leg. All right, sorry, I was just reading the chat there. This is for November 45 X-Ray Sierra. Okay. Set IRS position. We'll pull up our reference airports, which is going to be Denver. Not going to worry about gate today. Route, and we're going Denver. We're going to Salt Lake City International. Hello. Joa? I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I'm sorry. Hello from Reci, Brazil. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at pronouncing stuff. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Flight number Solaris 882. I fly with the Honeycomb, man. And we're going to expect runway 34 left for departure here. And we'll go into... Well, actually, we don't even worry about our routes because we already know how that's going to go. Interesting. Okay.
This is all aircraft Denver. We'll be right back. 1 minute.
To Romeo Lima Gulf. That is correct. And then we're going to be taking arrival in Salt Lake City. Pull my flight plan. I didn't write that down. Oopsies. Leahy 5 EKR Echo Kilo Romeo. We'll take those in there. All right. Perfect. All set. Route activate. And we'll go to our performance. And we'll pull the information there. Flight level 360 is what we're expecting today. Down so you guys can see it as well. All right. Planned flight, planned fuel today was 3.7. Reserves are 2.0.
Clearance to Los Angeles. You should have two flight plans for me. The second one is correct.
Interesting. All right. Sorry guys. I know it's...
United 1093. I only have one flight planned for you, Denver Tower. Clear to the Los
So
Angeles
we're gonna be
International Airport via the Bailey
pulling
prior departure.
this one right
to road
here.
transition, then as filed. Flying via the SID. Denver departure frequency offline 122.8. Squawk 06.
So 256 at 88. There we go.
Departure.
Top of climb, OAT is negative 48.
United 1093, read back correct. Expect runway 17 right for departure.
Honeycomb does not need plugins to work.
Expect 17 right.
Lots of practice raid. So Christian, you go ahead and put it in there, and then you ask for clearance, and they can change it, and then you have to change it afterwards. Cost index is given to you by your flight. So if you're a virtual airline, they'll give it to you, but if you're not, SimBrief will give you one. If your friends call you Captain JC, all right, that's what I'll do. I'll call you Captain JC from my end. That simplifies it for me. All right, that's all completed. We'll continue now. All dampener on. All the normal auto.
Tower United 1093 is ready for pushback.
Crossfeed check.
Let's start. First starting pushback United 1093.
United 1093, read back.
Diffusion.
Yikes. Push and start at your discretion. Contact me with the current ATIS for tag.
On.
Roger.
Window heat left and right on. System pressurization over 28 and over 80. Good on both of those. Engine. Make sure our pressurization is set. We got altitude of just over 5,500 or just under 5,500, which is correct. Trim air can come on. Packs on. Goes back one, forward one. Auto, and this is going to, sorry, actually that stays open. 360. And what is our landing altitude, guys? I don't know. Let's find that out.
Denver Tower, November 45 X-ray Sierra, mic check.
Hey, there's 45 X-ray Sierra. How you doing, Aviation Geek?
I read you 5x5.
There you are.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
No, thank you. 4,250 is their landing altitude. We'll set that. All right. Logo is not needed. Ignition's already in the right
November
position.
45 X-ray Sierra, can I get my IFR clearance to Yampa Valley?
How you doing, Noah? Are Honeycomb UX USB ports? Yes, they are USB ports.
Kilo Hotel Denver, not Delta November Airport via the
Yeah, struggling a little bit, ain't he?
November 45 X-ray Sierra. I can't do VFR, or excuse me, IFR direct. Is there a route you would like to take?
Could we get the Rocky 4 departure? If that's alright.
The alternatives to Navigraph, not for the FMC
Romeo,
data,
Golf.
but you can use SkyVector for the charts.
November 45 X-ray Sierra. Do you mind confirming your equipment code today?
Just have a GPS.
The Golf. Aviation Geek, you'd be a /Golf.
I don't know exactly what it is, but yeah.
/Golf.
November 45 X-ray Sierra. Roger. Stand by.
Set that 294. It's about what we're going to be shooting off here. Right, flight
45
directors
X-ray
can come
Sierra. Are
on.
you able to take a RNAV sit today?
Yes, you
Yes,
can.
sir, I can do that.
Let's see. 173. Should have gone the other way.
Denver Tower, TBM 1730, Sierra is 26 miles northwest of Denver International, inbound with a emergency generator failure, non-simulated.
November 1730 Sierra, Denver Tower, heard. Cleared, wind is 130 at 6, runway 7, clear to land.
Wow, he's even clear
Runway
his land
7, clear to
20,
land, thanks. 300.
20 something miles out. Wow, didn't know tower could do that. I'm sorry, I'm not going to bash on him anymore. He's doing well, actually. I mean, who does emergencies? We don't actually train for emergencies in VATSIM. So,
17 right via Mike, United 1093.
conference sec, nav's good. ADF is transponder code. My selector VHF 21 to flight deck doors close. Hello, people. Floor is closed. Close that. All right, we'll verify the route here before we execute anything here. Let's pull up the plan and go step by step. That's why we do it, because we got discontinuity. All right, so stepping. Looks good. And that's where the discontinuity is. That up. Oh no, did it again. Oh my gosh. I don't know why it's doing this. It's like the new update, it's kind of
American
funky.
2066, Denver Tower cleared to the Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport by the Solar Fire departure. Day transition, Dennis filed. Climb
It's like you have to...
Denver departure frequency offline, 122.8, squawk 0632.
It's like off, if you know what I'm saying. Like, so if I hit the top one, it grabs that one. It's so strange. I don't know if... See, I'm not going to be able to because it's up there. You know, that's fine. We'll just address that as we get closer. Once it pops up. Maybe that does it? Yeah, that did it. Fantastic. All right. We'll continue stepping here.
American 2066 feedback correct. Expect runway 17 right for departure.
Good for me. All right. So we're good on that. All right.
American 2066, expect 25 for departure. United 1093, RNAV Gorak, wind 130 at 6, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Gorak and clear for takeoff 17 right, United 1093.
All right. What checklist plugin are you using? X checklist.
I've got a route for you. Let me know if when you're ready to copy it.
Two questions. Is there a setting to control the stab trim with my honeycomb yoke? And if there is, what is the setting? I don't think about the stab trim. I know you can set just elevator trim and aileron trim. And that's just the normal one.
All right, November 45 extra Sierra is ready to copy.
So, Gus, the way that you do that, fix that, is go down here, go right, customize settings, hardware, throttle noise lock, put it to 10, and AT slash the A/T engage lock throttle on. That's going to fix that for you. Alright, so we're going to expect
Let me check that real quick.
27 left, so push back. We're going to probably take Charlie November, or Echo Delta. That's probably what we're going to take, so we'll expect that. Alright.
And then November 30, let me know if you need anything. I'm here to help you.
Alright, so most lasers are nav, group pins been removed, light test been checked, oxygen 100%, dial temperature on, nav, transfer delay switches, normal auto, fuel required, 5.9, fuel on board 5.9, pumps are on, cabin utility and IFE galley power is on, emergency exit lights have been on, fasten seat belts are on, window heat on, air conditioner press packs to auto right now, blades on, set pressurization mode, selector auto, instruments have been cross-checked, auto brake is RTO, hydraulics are normal, speed brake is down in D10, sparking brake is set, stab cut trims are normal, wheel well fire have been checked, radios, radar, and transponder set in standby, rodent aileron trims have been free, and 0 PA has been completed, and FMCC DU. Alright. We're going to close up the doors here. That's Avitab / Navigraph. Hey, Chief Jibbo. Thanks for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. All right, start track client. That's an important reminder. Alrighty, that's completed. Get the APU started here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release.
November 4-5 X-ray Sierra, I've got your clearance. Are you ready to copy?
We'll wait for it to.
November 4-5 X-ray Sierra is ready to copy.
November 4-5 X-ray Sierra cleared to the Henderson Executive Airport via the Rocky 4 departure, Dove Creek transition direct. Climb via the SID.
I'd recommend getting a yoke,
122.8.
but if you want to get a joystick, you can.
Tower November 4-5 X-ray Sierra, I think we're going to Yampa Valley, not Henderson.
I don't know, Christian. I have it. I just haven't flown it.
November 4-5 X-ray Sierra, I put the D and an N in the wrong places. Stand by.
Right. If you bleed on. Connect. APUs connect. And disconnect. And we'll remove chocks. All right. And one limit. Selected takeoff temperature 21. 6. Great. Takeoff flaps set to 5. Full center of gravity. And speeds are correct right there. Look at that. Fantastic. That's easy.
Return November 4-5 X-ray Sierra, can I get my departure run, please?
4-5 X-ray Sierra, stand by.
148 for the IAS Mach 148. Stab trim wheel. That to, should we just set the 5?
November 4-5 X-ray Sierra, I've got the new clearance. You ready
All right.
to copy?
In November 4-5 X-ray Sierra is ready to copy.
Log's been set. Stab trim set. EFB airplane mode stowed. Phones are off. Flight deck windows and cockpit doors are closed. Doors are closed. Passengers have been seated.
Kremlin transition. That's Romeo.
Packs off.
Direct. Climb via the SID. Denver departure frequency offline 122.8.
Well, keep them on till.
November 4-5 X-ray Sierra is cleared to Yampa Valley Regional Airport. As filed.
Gosh, you guys are talking so much, it's hard to keep up.
Romeo Lima Golf transition direct. Climb via the SID. Departure frequency is 122.8 and squawk.
Cynic HG, how you doing?
November 4-5 X-ray Sierra, read back correct. Expect runway 17 right for departure.
Alright, we'll expect runway 17 right, November 4-5 X-ray Sierra.
Denver Tower, good afternoon. Solaris 882, ready IFR to Salt Lake.
Solaris 882, Denver Tower, good afternoon to you too. Here to the Salt Lake City Airport via the Foot 5 departure, Kremlin transition, then as followed. Climb via the SID, Denver departure frequency is offline, 122.8, squawk 0664.
Solaris 882 is cleared to the Salt Lake City International Airport via the Foot 5 departure, Kremlin transition, then as filed. We'll climb via the SID. Departure frequency is offline, 122.8, and squawk 0664 for Solaris 882, and we've got India on board.
Solaris 882, read back correct. Thanks for India. Expect 25 for departure.
We'll expect runway 25 for departure for Solaris 882. All right, that's an interesting change. That's okay, though. I can deal with that. What is it? Okay, that's backwards. All right.
Sierra. Welcome to Denver. Glad you're safe and sound. Are you able to exit the runway?
Oh yeah, we can get off the runway. 30 Sierra.
Air packs off.
All right,
Exhaust is
November
on.
30
Parking
Sierra.
brakes
Take
set.
time, exit
Alt
left,
transponder. Alt
when able,
off.
and let me know what you need after that.
Checklist complete.
I just need to maybe just go to a run-up area and get the parts fixed on the hot start software. That would be great. 30 Sierra.
Remember 30 Sierra. Roger that. You can do your run up anywhere. On taxiway Bravo. Anywhere on taxiway Bravo.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, man. 30 Sierra.
Right. Go and call the pushback here.
Temperature November 45 Extra Sierra is ready to taxi.
Ground to cockpit. Tow
November
is
45
riding
Extra
up.
Sierra. Runway 17 right. Taxi by Mike.
So he wants us on a different
To runway 17 right. November 45 Extra Sierra.
for departure here. Oops. 5. That's going to be different here. Second, while I do some more calculations.
I'm going to be radio silent for about 5 minutes if that's okay. I got to do a shutdown. 30 Sierra.
November 30 Sierra. Take your time. Taxiway Bravo is not in use.
5. Why did he give me 2? Okay, that's fine.
All doors in.
Okay,
It's
thank
okay.
you. 30 Sierra.
Ready to connect.
A little bit longer of a taxi, but that's all right. All right. So that's okay. We're not having any issues. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
All right, we'll go ahead and actually, yeah, we'll go ahead and get pushback. Why not? Why not?
Starting pushback, and you may start.
Off. 2 to ground. Watching into rise. Add fuel. All right, engine 2 has started. Engine 1 to ground. Uh, 3.4 is nice. I haven't really noticed any difference from the one that I was flying to 3.4. I did notice there's an issue with the FMC, at least for me. On the second page of flight plans, the waypoint buttons are like off by 3, so I can't adjust the top 3, which kind of runs into some issues there. But besides that, it's fine. All right, generators on, AP switch off. US open, auto, AP bleed off, probes A and B on. All right. Big and guy, it's not like, I don't know, you just do, you practice, you listen and you practice. I mean, it's that simple. I mean, there's no like
Operation
special
complete.
way.
Set parking brake.
Alright. Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Disconnect hand signals.
Denver Tower, November 45 Extra Sierra.
November 45 Extra Sierra, go ahead.
November 45 Extra Sierra, we are having a little bit of trouble with our throttles. I'll let you know if anything else happens.
No V
November
speeds.
45 Extra Sierra, roger.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
For this guy to give me the hands. Excuse me. Whew. This guy to give me the hand signal. And we've got the hand signal. Takeoff flap set 5. Controls full forward. Center, full back. Center, full left. Center, full right. Center, full left rudder. Center, full right. Oh, come on. What? Go. Recall. All right, for taxi. Generators are on, APU is off, start switches continuous, into ice not required, air conditioning backs auto and bleeds on, isolation valve auto. Verify that real fast. Yep, we're good on that.
Denver Tower, November 45 Extra
Flaps
Sierra.
5, set 5, green, stab trim 5, set 5. Start levers, idle, detent. Flight controls checked, recall checked.
Yeah, yeah.
Ron Goldberg, thanks for the subscription, man. Appreciate that.
November 45 Extra Sierra, roger. Runway 17 right, taxi by Mike.
Runway 17 right via Mike, 45 Extra Sierra.
All right. Let's pull up Avitab here because it's going to give us taxi clearance. It's going to be an interesting taxi here. Probably just Gulf, actually. Let's give them a call here and let's get our taxi clearance. Denver Tower, Solaris 882, ready to taxi to runway 25.
Solaris 882, runway 25, taxi via Golf.
Taxi to 25 via Gulf for Solaris 882. All right. Nope. There we go. What's going on with this thing? All right. Good. How you doing, Dougal? Cabin lighting. Doors. Ah. Going to take off.
Denver Tower, November 45 Extra Sierra. Can we get intersection Mike 6 for departure?
November 45 Extra Sierra, runway 17 right at Mike 6, taxi via Mike 6.
All right. Let's focus
Right
on
via
actually
Mike
taxiing the
6,
aircraft.
45 Extra Sierra, thank you.
Thank you.
Hope you guys having a fantastic Monday. Mine's been up and down, but overall we're cooking with grease, as they like to say. Three. Just that one. I'll turn these on. No pizza tonight. No food tonight. I'm trying to be a little more professional and not just chowing down on food on stream. Some water. It does help that it's earlier. earlier streams allow me to eat afterwards. Elijah, is there any good tutorial for ATC? No, I don't know. I haven't done one.
X-ray Sierra, turn right heading at 290, wind 130 at 6, runway 17
Nope, I do not.
right, clear for takeoff.
So the issue with trying...
Runway 17 right, turn right heading 270.
The issue with doing an ATC video is that there's so many possibilities of what could be said, done, etc. So it's kind of hard to be like, hey, this is what you need to know. It's very, very variable. You just need to, honestly, you need to know your aircraft backwards and forwards. And you need to understand weather, and you need to understand how to listen. Once you know that, it doesn't really matter what they say, because all you're going to do is follow their instructions and repeat back what they've said. So it's no matter what it is. And if you don't know something or understand something, you just ask. So, Dougal.
Denver Tower, American 2066, short of Golf on Alpha Alpha for taxi.
Here I am. We got aircraft taxi right there.
2066,
Here I am being a little bit of a critic, but since I've updated, I've had a couple issues with the current update.
November 45 X-ray Sierra, monitor
But it flies well.
Operation today and stay healthy.
Alright, we'll go to 122.8. See ya. See you, Micah.
Aviation geek. I heard that. Who is it right in front of us? I'm on the latest one. How you doing, Captain Portugal? Oh, I have not set up my outside views yet. Dang it. I don't have my window view set up either. Ugh. Frustrating. Nope, you cannot do that. Cannot formation fly around me. Formation flying has to be pre-authorized by VATSIM. By the way. Don't forget to hit the like button down below. It helps with YouTube and its algorithm. So, sure to hit that. What did I... Oh. All right.
Pull up. Pull up.
Gus Papas, thanks for the follow, man, and the subscription. Appreciate that. I do. Thanks to all the new watchers and viewers out there. If you're new, welcome aboard. My name's Micah, and I do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. No problem, Gus. Of course, if you are new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well, and hit the bell notification icon so that you get notified when I go live. Otherwise,
I've lost radar
you won't.
contact with a Vision jet. He's off the runway. Do you see him?
1 second, we'll take a look. 2066.
American 2066, disregard. RNAV Breckham, wind 130 at 6, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Brecken 25, clear for takeoff, American 2066.
Pull up. Pull up.
Good, Captain Portugal. Austin Burris, thanks for the subscription as well, sir. Captain Sergio, thank you. Glad you're enjoying the content, sir. This anymore. Get rid of that. A little bit of a drinky drink before we get off in the air. All right. Don't want to turn on weather yet because I'll beam him with radiation.
I'm just gonna disconnect here at 30 Sierra. I can't figure this out right now.
Thanks, Chief. Appreciate it. All right, that's all set. Good to go. Probe and steady. Flight attendant's going to prepare the cab for departure. And take your seats. Yeah, Christian. I'm a ground controller. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun.
Denver Tower United 1758 IFR to Kailua Kona.
United 1758, Denver Tower, clear to the Kona International Airport via
And the
M5
Kona.
departure.
Woo!
Laramie transition, then is filed. Climb via the SID, Denver departure frequency offline, 122.8, squawk 0643.
Clear to Kona International Airport. Yami 5 departure, Laramie transition, that is filed. Climb via SID. Departure with Unicom 122.8, squawk 0643, United 1758.
United 1758, readback correct. Expect 25 for departure. Denver information, India current.
Iris 55 for departure, we'll grab India.
United 1758, just a quick question.
Go ahead.
You filed for flight level 330, 300, and however in your remarks it says a steep climb to 340. Is it 340 or 300?
Our final altitude will be flight level 340.
United 1758, expect flight level 340.
Dimitri, how you doing?
1758.
American 2066, monitor advisory. Thanks for flying Denver and have a great day.
You come now. Thanks for the service. You have a good one.
Solaris 882, Arnav Breckham, wind 130 at 6, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Arnav Breckham, clear for takeoff, runway 25 for Solaris 882. All right, guys, we are clear for takeoff. We're going to get on out of here. Head on over to Salt Lake City. The city of the Salt Lake. Never seen it in real life. I don't want to go there just to see the Salt Lake because I've been told it's pretty cool. I know someone who lives in Salt Lake City. All right, throttle up to 40%. And toga. Here we go, guys and gals. Off into the wild blue yonder. Cross check.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
You're up.
Solaris 882, monitor advisory. Thanks for flying Denver and have a great day.
Over to Unicom 122.8. Appreciate the services. Have a good one. Passing MFRA. Lap's going 2. Flaps 1. Flaps up. Autopilot's not engaged. Why not? Why will not autopilot engage? That's weird. There we go. Had to let go of the yoke. Need to fix that in the settings there. Landing gear can go to the off position. Auto brakes off. Starts. We'll keep them continuous until we climb through the clouds here. Check pressurization. Make sure it is climbing. All right. Yeah, Salt Lake City. I've never been there, so I don't know. How you doing, Jessica? A 1,000 feet. Keep them the flight attendant seated right now. No, I mean it wasn't bad. Aviation Geek just wasn't necessary. All right, we'll release them now. We'll go ahead and set for our final altitude of 360. All right, 407 miles to Salt Lake City. Be a relatively, just back to auto now, short flight in general. It's about an hour and 6 minutes from takeoff to landing. Plenty of time for you guys to ask me any questions you may. Gosh, I got something stuck in my throat that you may want to know. Don't forget, you can become a Patreon over at patreon.com/MNFlightClub that Jay Lee did today, for example. And get some awesome rewards in return for that. You can check all that over on patreon.com/MNFlightClub, as well as if you guys want to send in a one-time donation. I know times are tough, so don't feel it necessity. But I'm hurting too, so we're all hurting here. But if you do have some extra cash laying around, some extra change, you can send that over at streamlabs.com/MicahMesser1. All right, now that that's out of the way. Sure, that's not hard. Bring that up. So if we go to our flight plan, go to the second page of the flight plan, you'll get your routing. So you'll have, see, for example, leaving Denver at 17, right? Foot 5 is our departure. So foot 5, transition is Romeo Lima Golf. That's our SID right there. Our star is Leia 5 with the transition of Echo Kilo Romeo. That's your, right there's your SID and your transition, your star and your star transition. We're about to pass 18,000 feet. We'll switch over to the standard altimeter. Perfect. Hello. To Zampi. T. Zampini. Hello from New Hampshire. How you doing, sir? Yes, it is Dougal. It is given excessively high flight levels for short flights. Yes. Generally, if I'm doing a short hop, I'll automatically take what they're giving me and then reduce it by 2,000s. Which I mean by that is, you know, if you're flying westbound, it's even, right? So if it assigns me 380, but it's a short flight, I'll reduce it by 4,000 feet total. So I'll fly it at 340. If it's eastbound, vice versa, you know, if it's 370, I'll reduce it by 4,000 there, which will bring it down to 330. It's about what I do. I found that makes it a little bit better on the cruise than descend. Yeah, Gus, that's ridiculous. That makes no sense at all. Let's check how long we got to get there. So, 2304 is Zulu, and it's currently 2157. So, about an hour and 7 minutes right now for our arrival. I don't do mobile flight simulators. Let's bring up our flight plan. Let's do something real fast. I should have done this earlier, but didn't. Shame on me. Alright, we're going to be heading to foot, so let's find foot here. There it is. And estimated fuel used 1.3. So if we go to used, it's at about 1. So we're actually a little bit ahead of the curve in regards to fuel used and fuel on board, which is perfectly fine. Alright. I hope Salt Lake City comes online. That would be fantastic. I do, Gus. I have a whole thing about Avitab. Setting it up and integrating it with Navigraph and SimBrief and all that kind of stuff. Nope, Salt Lake City is not online currently. Now is the perfect time for me to set up my views. Hello, people. How ya all doing? Stop creeping on me, man. You're weird like that. Alright, let's see. Let's see if this might be a good one. Pretty good. We'll do it behind the wings over on this side. Sit up. What are you doing? I'm confused. What in the... Okay. Whatever. What are you doing, bro? Watch where you put them hands. Man. Alright. As long as they're 6 feet apart, looked like it. Yeah, I got a perm on flight. Throw them out the freaking side door. They better be married. They're probably not. I don't know what happened to Escobar. I haven't heard him. Maybe he got tired of flying. Maybe he got the corona. I don't know. He was drug busted. That could be true. That's probably true. That is probably the truth right there. I want to check something here. The arrival. No, I do not have the corona. I hope I don't ever get it. Hope none of y'all get it. Alright. Spain. Right now, it's 100. Probably gonna expect a southbound landing. /19. Fairfield. So 17,000 Fairfield Drive, 15. Pitt, 11. Magny, 11 as well. That looks good. Alright, that's what I wanted to check on that. We're good now. Yeah, it looks better. Okay. Gonna crack one open. I'm just gonna drink some water, man. Alright, we're about to pass 30,000 feet. So we'll go to 10 on the heading. Sorry, not on the heading. On the bank angle. Pretzel and Coke. Yeah, they're serving now. They're serving it now. So, don't come complaining to me about it. Hello, Logan. I am trying to, sir. You know, it's funny. I want you guys to see something here. I'm about to blind you all, but stand by. It's supposed to be raining. It's not. Just wanted to point that out. I don't know why, but I've gotten frustrated with my weather apps recently. They've been so wrong. It rained earlier. Flight factor for the 320 over jar design any day. But the total list A319, A321 over flight factor and jar design. Hands down. Hunter Gamer, how you doing? It does make it harder to stay indoors. You're right. I don't stay indoors. So I live on just under an acre. So I know we're supposed to be self-quarantining, all that kind of stuff. That's fine. I'm not staying inside. No, not happening. So I go outside. I've been working on my lawnmowers and doing yard work and stuff like that. No, that's not how this works. You know that. Hunter, you're gonna enjoy it, sir. Three more 1,000 feet till cruise. That's not the reason, Jessica. I was using the weather.com for today, and it was wrong. Even yours said it was supposed to be raining right now, so don't come at me with that. Don't come at me with that. So I'm trying to make a decision on what I want to do for my 4,000 subscriber video. I don't know. I feel like I should do another giveaway. I just don't know what I would give away. Yeah, I know I am. I do have... this, which is the Logitech control panel or whatever. You got your magneto dials here, landing gear, your battery switches, lighting switches, all this kind of stuff on there. I could give that away. I don't use it. Since my honeycomb yoke has that on it. No, I'm not going to do around the world flight. Alexis, so if you have 2 flight levels, what that means is that once you reach that, it's called step climbing. And I'm going to draw a diagram because I have paper with me. It's a miracle. So... Alright, so welcome to Micah Messer's instruction course. Don't use this in real life. So here's your departure airport. So you climb, and then you reach your first cruise, and you fly that a little bit, and then you reach this waypoint right here. And at this waypoint, I just marked, it tells you, hey, you gotta climb again. So what that means is initially you set your MCP and your cruise altitude at this cruise altitude right here. But once you reach that waypoint right there, you increase your MCP altitude to your new cruise altitude. You change your cruise altitude in your FMC to the new cruise altitude, and then you initiate a climb, whether that's using vertical speed, flight level change, however you want to do that. You have just been educated. Give away a mystery box. Ooh, that's a good one. See, this is why I married her. We just got learnt. Alright, let's let them know we are at cruising altitude. Talking about this stuff, this is just default with the Boeing 737-800 Zibo mod. It's nothing, I don't have done anything special. How does one connect to Squawk Box? I don't know, I don't use it. That's no longer supported, or no longer will be supported if any new iterations occur with VATSIM. Use Xpilot. Xpilot. That's what I'd recommend. Xpilot. No problem, Alexis. You don't see it in mine, you just have AviTab. Try updating it. You should have all that. Unless you're talking about, like, this stuff. That's Navigraph. That's a paid subscription inside of AviTab, which collaborates with AviTab. There's a video I did on that. Oh, we got contact up ahead. He's still 20 miles out. Getting a TCAS on him. plus 25. Guess I have to make a diversion. I'm gonna set this 320. Not have the traffic. I believe it's under me. Or just descended under me.
Monitor vertical speed.
Yep, he's under me. That's what the vertical speed is, because he's under me. Where is he? There he is. Holy cow. Holy cow. And that, my friends, is why going eastbound you're on odd altitudes and westbound you're on even altitudes. Separation. 1,000 feet separation. Guaranteed. Connor, I have it. I don't use it because it was broken last time I used it. I don't know if it's fixed or not. I have a digital. I have the digital version, but that won't change anything, Hunter. Once you update it, and again, so make sure you have the Zibo mod, because that's what I'm using. It's not the default. It's the Zibo mod. It's free. It's just it's not the default. Not the default 737. Gamerbit, welcome back, sir. How you doing? Yep. All right, are we getting close to descent? Getting close. We're getting close enough. All right, let's do a couple things here. Let's go to ACARS here, and we're gonna bring the ATIS from Lake City. We'll send that off. It's taking a while. There it is. All right. Let's see what we got here. Variable. Winds at 5 knots. In statute miles. We do have some rain. We have scattered at 3,900. Scattered at 4,900. Okay, this was rain's initiating thunderstorms. Okay. Broken. 1,000. Broken. At 20,000. Temperature 9. D.2. Altimeter. 0. Alright. this for now. Charts, Denver, Salt Lake City. There it is. All right. Descent, we're going to put in 00, 150, and 100. And we're looking at 261 at 33, 270 at 22, 54, that didn't go in, 254 at 11, slash 29.90. There, execute that, go to fix runway, and winds are variable at 5, so we can take any runway. Right now we have it planned for 17 left or right, I believe. Just 17. Okay. Runway 17. And radials we're gonna be, don't worry about that today, 4.5. And we're gonna do 10, and then do a quick calculation here. Equals eight plus 10 equals 118 nautical miles. And okay, so we'll initiate it a little earlier than what it's saying. That's no problem. All right, we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna bring up a chart here of Salt Lake City, not Denver, Salt Lake City. The approach ILS 17. Where did I learn to fly the 737? Lots of different places, lots of trial and error, and lots of feedback from people. All right, so we're looking at 169. Hold on. So our ILS frequency is 111.5. Approach course 169. 6,000. Glide slope intercept. Minimums 4419. Add 40 to that, so basically 4460. All right, output elevation, it's already set. If we have to go around, yeah, that's gonna be 10,000 feet. All right, got that. All right, perfect. So we can go ahead and program that information in here. Drop this to 6,000. All right, and minimums, we're going to bring it down to 4460. Bring that down to 4,460. All right, that's set. Course is set to 169. On both captain and first officer side. Perfect. Altitude boats have been adjusted. Landing calculations. Let's do the landing performance calculation here. So what did I just do? I'm sorry if I'm going fast. I have a tutorials for reasons. Why did I do 4460 instead of 4419? Because I cannot pass 4,419 feet. If I do, I violate FAA regulations. So in order to avoid that, I add 40 feet to allow my brain to communicate to my arms to actually pull up the aircraft before I reach 4419. That's why, sir. The minimum is the minimum altitude that you cannot pass, period. We're going to do auto brakes 2. We're going to flaps 40. Reference speed's 137. Of course, that does not include wind correction, which we're looking at +5 for wind correction. All right. Calculation is completed. Looking at flaps 40 at speed 137. Yep. Correction 5 set. All right. Descent. And we'll wait here till we get to the send now button. We'll take care of that. All right.
Pull up. Pull up.
Colton Piazzas, thank you so much for the subscription, man. Appreciate that. So the future, so minimums are you have to have the airport, the actual field, so the actual landing zone in sight. You have to be able to see it by the time you hit minimums. If you don't have it in sight, then you have to abort the landing. If you're, for example, flying an ILS Cat 3 auto land, you don't have that. You don't have to worry about it. But pretty much every other ILS, any type of other approach, there is a minimum visual distance that you have to have in order to make that approach and land. Once you've reached that altitude, you have to go around. You are correct, Christian. You are correct. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Be at 6,000 feet. Well, you want to take your airport elevation, which right now is 4,200. So 4.2 basically. So take 3.6, or sorry, 36 minus 4.2. Gonna give you 1.8. So 31.8. 31 times 3 is 93. 0.8 times 3 is 1.6. No, 2.4. So 5, 4 add 10. It's 105.4. You're correct. My apologies. Done. No problem, GamerBit. Look at my math, guys. You have to do it manually. Big brain power. Yeah. We'll go with that. What is the difference between Cat 1, Cat 2, and Cat 3 in regards to ILS? What does it mean? So it's different categories. It's basically how bad the weather is in regards to visibility. So depending on the visibility, you'll have a different category. Most ILS landings are just Category 1 landings, but there are Category 2 and 3. 3 is the most severe. That's when you're basically going to be going all the way to the field, usually on auto land. And it varies per airport. So we'll show you here. If I go to Salt Lake City, ILS Cat 2 is the most you can do on 17. It does have A, B, and C, yes. So for example, here at runway 17, Category 2 means you have a radio altitude of 99 feet above the field. which is basically 100 feet above the field, or a barometric altitude of 4319. Category 3, let's say we were landing at runway 16 right. Category 3, A, B, or C. So category 3A, you have 7 feet above the field. 3B, 3 feet above the field. And category 3C, which is your auto land, there is no requirement. Yeah. Hope that helped. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be making our descent here momentarily. We'd ask you please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts securely across your waist. We do appreciate you flying with Solaris Airlines this evening, and hope you'll fly with us again. Flight attendants, go prepare the cabin for arrival. Yep, charts are golden. Abso-freaking-lutely. That's why I subscribe to Navigraph, FMC data, and charts. Because they are fantastic, and they are absolutely a requirement for any real-world pilot. They should be an absolute requirement if you're trying to be serious in the simulator as well. Of course, you guys remember, this is just a hobby. I don't have to read the charts. If you remember that guy, you might be in old school. All right, descend now. We'll go ahead and select that. Ready to execute it. And we'll select execute. Gamer bit, the Airbus towless Airbus A319. That's what you're going to be able to get for about $50. That is worth the money. Everything about aviation, glad it is beneficial to you. That's A350 or 787. There's only 2 on the market right now. There's not really an option. I don't like either of them. I think they're very poorly done, both of them. Yard design, no, they are not good. Yeah, I've heard that for a while, so we'll see. We will see. Rotate MD-11. Yeah, it's coming. That is terrain, sir. I don't know if the update is good or not. I have the aircraft. I have not updated it and seen if it update really made it better or not. My biggest complaint about the 787 honestly isn't even the systems. I can deal with systems not being perfect, but if your cockpit looks like it was made for X-Plane 10, aka FSX, then I have a problem with that because it is not up to par with, you know, with payware. It's just not. I think they're working with Flight Factor on the A350. Or is it the A330? Polis is working with Flight Factor on something. It's either the 350 or 330. I don't remember which one it is. It's the 350. Okay. So that may come out to be a really good aircraft. Come the update. We'll see. We will see. I already own the aircraft, so when it updates, it better be a freaking freeware update, because I'll be pissed if it's payware, which, knowing Flight Factor, I wouldn't be surprised. I think it's supposed to. Pretty sure it's supposed to. Suleiman Kakar, how you doing? All right, about to pass 30,000 feet, which is over to 25 degrees angle, bank angle, limitation for the autopilot. And that's due to the density of the air. Let's see how far we're out now. 145 miles. So you can see the airport there, and we're gonna make a turn in here, then pass the airport, make a right turn, then come down and land southbound. This flight should put me within 3 hours, I think. No. Within 3.5 maybe hours of being a captain in my virtual airline. It's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Because the rank doesn't matter in the virtual airline. Duh. It's just the percentage of the pay that you get virtually. That really is the difference. I hope I land this thing a lot smoother than I did on Saturday. That was a very disappointing end to a long stream. Well, longer, not really long. Bone jarring negative 436, something like that, feet per minute. It hurt my soul when I saw that. Hurt my soul. I've made several landings since then, offline. One was worse than that, and the other was way better. So we're gonna find out what's gonna happen this time. It's just I'm trying to get used to the, you know, I don't know. I just guess I kind of lost touch because I wasn't so active on flying as much. But I am now again, so we'll see. We'll see how I do this time. You definitely lose. Of course, Denver Center comes online after I've passed out the airspace. But anyway, you do lose touch. It is a perishable skill. You have to maintain proficiency. And there's the saying, of course, you know, they say, you know, practice till you get it right. No. You practice till you get it. You can't get it wrong. Practice till you can't get it wrong. But, you know, I'm still working on that. Captain Lewis, how's it going, man? Yo, dude, what's up? It's a bit of speed break here. What am I supposed to have with fuel wise? 0.8. Fuel on board. Yep. Spain and burned about 3. Let's see. You're close to it. So Christian, with Solaris, there's only Solaris flights, but there's a bunch of them. You basically can fly anywhere in the world. Not technically anywhere, but close to it. With almost any aircraft. But there's some limitations, of course, that you have to be aware of. You can only fly where the airports actually are, or the aircraft actually are. What was my altimeter? 29.90. So there's some limitations there, but I love it. I enjoy having the community that's surrounding it, and that all love to fly as well. It's nice. But you can find out all the information on the website. And there's a pilot handbook. You can read through that, all that, before you even join or anything like that. You can read the entire pilot handbook to kind of see if it's something you want to do. There's videos on there you can watch as well. Loving the clouds. Yeah, they're nice. X-Vision does a nice job. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens, sir. See if there's any changes. There it is. Variable at 5. No change. Rain, scattered. Yep. All the same. All right. No change on the weather. All right, approach. Altimeter's instruments have been set. They are cross-checked as well. Approach aids have been checked as well. We got 111.5 on both of those. Frequency is set 1.5 and 169 course is set. We'll wait till we hit 10,000 feet. We'll turn our landing lights on. Runway turn-off lights on. Logo light we'll keep off. And we'll turn our fasten seatbelt signs on as well. We are getting close. Basically 30 miles from the airport now. But then we got to kind of go around it. Here shortly, Versatile. Within the next 15 minutes. Right now, we have clouds, scattered clouds at 3,900 feet and 4,900 feet, broken at 6,000, broken at 20,000. We passed those. Temperatures 9 degrees Celsius, dew points 2, altimeters 29.90. Winds right now are variable at 5, so we're pretty calm on the winds there. It's not technically calm winds, but it's right there at it. We do have some moisture, so we do have some rain down below the clouds. We'll see if that manifests itself as we get down there. Salt Lake City traffic, Solaris 882 passing Drake at 15,000 feet. Expecting for ILS runway 17, Salt Lake City traffic. I have no idea if we will or not. I'm gonna fly it best I can, best of my ability. And if we butter it, we butter it. If we Ryanair it, we Ryanair it. And it is what it is. As long as I'm on the ground, I don't break the aircraft, and everybody's safe, I'll say it's okay. We got a mountain off to the left. You see that? Keep an eye on that. See on the terrain radar over here. I'm going to turn off my weather radar now. I'm turning on terrain on this side as well. I don't really need the weather radar anymore. Yep, off, terrain on, yes. Bring this down to 10. Right through the clouds there. A little bit of rain on our windshield here. Let's turn on the fancy rain. Oh, shoot. I thought I just maybe broke it. Nope, we're okay. Okay. Turn on the fancy rain. That way if we do get some rain, it'll look nice. No, these are X-Vision clouds. And we're getting some rain hits right now. Watch that temperature right there. Probably have to turn on some engine into ice. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Ooh. Wind update. Means a weather update, which means I wonder what the difference is. One 100 at 10. We do have a, oh, my pen died. Of course it did. 29.88. Changes a couple things here. There. Wind corrections. Now we're going to bring that up to knots. Pull up my it's 70 off, so it actually stays 5. Okay. So it stays 5 on the wind correction. Okay. So it stays 5. No problem. All right. A little bit of a ways to go here before we make our right turn back to the airport. Kind of an interesting arrival. Yep, dancing clouds, yes. I hope Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 does a really good job with clouds. I know I've seen the stuff on it and it looks really good. I want to actually see it, like, when I'm actually flying in it, because you never really know until you actually do that, so. All right. 7 miles will make our right turn back towards the airport. Picking up the ILS now, which is interesting. All right, and 210 vector heading select. Bring us back around here. What you see right now is purely right off of the monitor itself, and then screen capturing the monitor and pushing it through. I'm not doing any type of color correction or anything like that. Captain Dawson, how you doing, sir? Welcome aboard. I have to go eat dinner after I'm done streaming here. But if others want to go join you, they can, of course, find you on YouTube, I'm assuming, Captain Austin, and watch you if they so desire. All right. We're going to go ahead and VOR lock that sucker. Assistant speed restriction there. We'll just add some speed brakes out. Let us bring it down. Go ahead and activate the approach as well. We can turn on landing lights, turn off lights. Fasten seatbelt signs on. Chimes, we're going to turn those on. Pin button, and let them know, prepare for landing. All right. $10 till our 10-mile mark, so we've got a little bit of time here. It's a long approach. quite a long approach. Alright guys, I am going to go silent here as I bring it in, so hope you guys enjoy the landing. Of course, when I am on my final approach, feel free to put in your what you think my feet per minute or feet per second is going to be on the landing. So I'll see you guys when I'm down on the ground in Salt Lake. Real fast, Dimitri, that was part of the approach. Salt Lake City traffic, Solaris 882 on a 10-mile final for runway 17. Salt Lake City traffic. Salt Lake City traffic, Solaris 882 is on a 5-mile final for ILS runway 17. Salt Lake City traffic.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue. Ah!
Knots.
I'm telling you, something with the new flight models really throwing me off here. Also, if you noticed, I didn't get any type of call-outs on altitude, which is new. Yep, exactly. So that wasn't helpful at all. All right. Turn that down. Stop the aircraft here. Yeah, we'll check that real fast. Audio features. It's set. There's a ah, there it is right there. Does not have the callouts on. What? Default doesn't have it on? That's dumb. I want to know all of them. That would have been helpful. Alrighty. Finish these flights here. Good point. Let me save that. Well, I'll have to do it before I'm all done this. We'll see. We'll see, Aerob. We'll see. But we'll replay it. Not discounting it could be pilot error. Remember, my landing speed is 137. 137. Okay, so I'm already faster than I should be. Let's keep that in mind.
100.
All right, watch the engines. See if they split. I don't know if there's.
50, 40,
All right, now there's 30 at 30. 5 degrees. What do you want me to do, man? That's what you're supposed to do. 30 feet above, you're supposed to kill power. 5-degree flare. I mean, what do you want me to do? Alrighty, guys. It is time for me to say good night. I'll be back on Wednesday for another stream. We'll give it another shot. So be sure to check us out then. I did not kill the power at 10, bro. It was at definitely before 30. So you can believe what you want, but that's all right. All right. The Discord is there. Be sure to come and check me out there. You can talk to me there offline as you like. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Until then, fly safe, be safe. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, you kill at 10. Okay. I'll see you guys next time up in the sky.